You upload that LP to w4country.com to submit it over into our little running.
The prize today is a $100 Lewis Jewelers gift card. Somebody who stops by is going to win that. Everybody who stops by is going to be registered to win $1,000 Lewis Jewelers shopping spree, which will be picked this week in time for your Christmas shopping.
Well, yes, in time for Christmas shopping. We're going to give people a second to upload it, right? On the last day.
And then I guess
we'll
that'd be nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So stop by, see Paul this morning. He's out there for about another hour and 15 minutes. It is a Monday. That means we have Dr. Marty with your Monday morning jumpstart. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How was your weekend?
Dandy. It was pretty good.
I like not a dandy weekend.
Well, I played some music with some friends. I was at church a lot and I slept a lot. So I think that's a good weekend.
That does sound dandy. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about 5 ways to stop holiday loneliness. And it is bad this year for some reason. Seems to be.
All right. Perhaps flying off to another state alone is not the best way to do that.
Like you're doing that on purpose, though. I think that's a little different, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see when we get there.
See.
Yeah. Monitor your texts closely.
Uh-huh.
Everybody on this live right now.
All right.
Watch us live. We're at facebook.com/W4Country, youtube.com/W4Country. It's W4 TV, and you can interact with us off the air. We would love to talk to you there. Merry Christmas from us to you. Kelly Pickler's Santa Baby is on W4 Country in the morning. Are we there?
There we go.
Hello.
I think we're all there.
Marty, you can hear us?
I can hear you.
All right.
I think I've pressed everything correctly.
How are you guys doing this morning? How are you?
Good. I'm tired. McKenna was up pooping a lot during that.
Yeah, what was up with that? I saw your post. What's the deal?
She ate a yak milk cheese bone.
Ugh.
Yak milk. I don't like the word yak in any kind of food.
Right?
And
Right.
apparently they're supposed to be very brittle and last dogs hours, but she's got that, the pit bull jaw.
Yeah.
Broke right through it and ate it.
Lord.
So I knew I'd have some trouble when I got home. So I gave her an Imodium and then antacid. And
I hate cleaning up dog poop.
well, the good news is she made it outside each time. The bad news is she woke me up like
Okay.
ton during the night.
Yuck. I like this song. It's like I was watching a Hallmark movie with Kelly Pickler in it over the weekend. She's adorable, but she's not that great of an actress.
Who's Kelly Pickler?
That's why she's not that great of an actress. She's not. I don't think she's a phenomenal singer. That could be a controversial opinion.
Very nice girl.
Wait, so who is this person? Why are we talking about her?
She's on right now. She's playing. That's
Is something wrong with our feed? Because we only have 6 people watching. Not that we're not happy that you're all there.
Nobody's on the roads this morning either. Maybe it's just the day.
God, it's already the 12th.
I would think if they're not on the roads, they would be in front of their screen.
Maybe they're just sleeping in. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, if you're not working, you might be sleeping.
That's what I'd be doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a 98 rating on my sleep on my Apple Watch. So I feel successful today. I've already achieved something. You're jelly, aren't you? Nobody's saying anything. You're jealous?
I've achieved nothing. Nor do I plan on achieving anything today.
Well, if you planned on it, that's kind of an achievement, You met your goal.
I actually have a lot of work to do today because I have to program music all the way through the time that we're off.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't start on that today, it's going to be bad.
So this is the last show for Monday till after the New Year?
It is.
Okay.
But we'll see you Friday, of course.
Yeah, heck yeah. I got to buy a shirt for it.
I'm going to wear something Christmassy on Friday.
Good morning, James. Uh-huh. I'm wearing a onesie. Christmas lights onesie.
I'll find something.
102.9 W4 Country, Kelly Pickler, Santa Baby. Good morning. It is a Monday. That means we have Dr. Marty here for your Monday morning Jumpstart. And we would love for you to join the conversation at facebook.com/W4Country, youtube.com/W4Country. We're live on W4 TV for the last Monday morning Jumpstart of 2022, Marty.
I know it, man. When this year flew by for me.
It did. It did. And Marty will be joining us at our Christmas party coming up on Friday. Details on that coming up in a moment. If you want Morgan Wallen tickets, Bubba, I'd do anything for Morgan Wallen tickets.
Would you?
Well, fine.
Would you?
Come to Dexter Friday morning. We'll have them for you. All right. So we're talking about holiday loneliness, which why are we more lonely at the holidays, Marty? Why does it hit harder?
Yeah, well, the losses for one thing come up. The traditions are different a little bit because some people are missing. That's one example of it. Plus, we sort of look around and think that everybody's having this great time. We see it on social media and on the Hallmark movies like Madison watched. And then sometimes we look at ourselves and we say, man, I don't have meaningful relationships. Because remember, this is a psychological condition. So there are some people that have the same number of people around them in their environment. They may be even married and they report loneliness. And that's because they just feel like they don't have the meaningful, deep, intimate relationships that they want.
My ex is married right now, and I hope loneliness is being reported. We've got a top 5 list. What's point number 1?
Okay, first thing, and some of these might seem obvious, but look, if you follow these, I think you'll have some success with them. But the first thing is you got to recognize that these feelings are normal and they're common, and you're not the only one out there. It's not like everyone has these great relationships and don't feel this. Plenty of people are feeling lonely too. So you want to kind of normalize it in that way so you don't feel like you're out on Front Street all by yourself.
What's point number 2?
Okay, point number 2. You do got to reach out for support. You can't wait for it to come to you. So I was thinking about the loneliness a lot because we've been talking about it for years because it's kind of an epidemic now. I started thinking about it and I almost always make the first move. If it's getting to know people in the gym or just out on, in coffee shops, Joe and Rosie's, whatever, I'm usually the one making the first move. If I waited, it probably wouldn't happen.
See, I'm envious of you. I have a hard time making the first move.
Yeah.
It should be easier for you than me because people know, because they probably know who you are. I'm a nobody.
But they might hate me.
That's part of what it is. People who are lonely really hold back a lot. They don't realize how much they're holding back.
Is part of loneliness buying yourself Christmas gifts?
No.
When you put it that way.
I've been on a tear lately with that.
No, that's not part of loneliness, Bubba.
All right. More with Dr. Marty coming up in just a moment.
Be?
Right now. At 7:47, let's get you to the Brighton Port Traffic Center. What's up?
We are starting to see a little heavier traffic in some spots. Let's start with Main Street through downtown Chelsea. Just a little bit slower moving right through there. Also Michigan Avenue around downtown Saline. And a little closer to 23. We do have some heavier traffic on 94 westbound starting just past Michigan Avenue. Then from 23 to State Street, it is a little bit slower moving. We have some heavier traffic starting to form through the construction on 275 as well. Right now, mostly on the northbound side, right around 94 and right around US 12. If you have a tip for us, 734-623-1029. That's the latest from the only station specializing in your local traffic, 102.9 W4 Country.
102.9 W4 Country's Breakfast with Bubba show presents its annual.
I love the music you used for that one.
That's one of my
swinging.
like Christmas beds that I've ever found. I think it's called Rockin' Santa.
Yeah, I really
Rockin'
like
Santa.
Boom, 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 boom,
That's fun.
Kind of swings more than it rocks.
Hello,
Good morning.
Sarah. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Only 1 week left of A Christmas Story if you want to come see it.
Oh, man, I was so bummed that those last minute tickets that you offered. Oh, I was bummed out. So was my daughter.
I bought tickets
I'm
for a
afraid-
friend and his girlfriend for Friday, and they broke up Friday morning.
Oops.
So I had some last minute tickets available. Were confirmed. and
Did he
purchased.
break up or did she?
I didn't ask any questions. He was.
Yeah,
That
you don't want to talk
surprised me.
about it. Yeah.
What is
You
that
didn't
surprise?
pry any further.
Mhm. Yeah. Do tell. Wow, what a odd time to break up. Well, I don't know. There's never a good
Yeah,
time.
don't
maybe, but
people
just,
usually wait till the first of the year?
Yeah, unless it's unbearable.
And you haven't bought gifts yet.
That's right. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you maybe just don't want to get it off your wallet. You're like, hey,
Well, if you know you're going to end it anyway, don't buy the gifts. Just call it off.
Yeah, exactly. I hadn't thought of that, but
I'm not just suggesting it as a cost-saving measure.
See, that's where my mind went. Or Bubba's mind went there too. Probably like, you could buy more for you, right?
Yeah.
More for me. Hey, my teeth look really white with this light.
The United Airlines app knew when I was at my most vulnerable yesterday.
What'd they offer you?
An upgrade to Honolulu.
Is that where you're going?
Yeah, that's where I'm going. Yeah,
for a parade.
which is interesting.
This is a good price.
This will
I'll
be
give you
the
that.
first back to Hawaii since the breakup, and that was the
That's what
place for Hawaii.
That's what I was thinking too. Very symbolic.
We'll see. I'm there short. I land on the 20th. I leave on the 23rd, so I'm not there for Christmas. But then whatever happens, I'm going to Dr. Steve's afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
He has ways of erasing my mind.
Yeah, Dr. Steve.
And I see my sister in Reno. As glamorous as it sounds.
But see, that sounds good. You've got a lot of plans there.
And I'm staying in a hotel.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think that's smart.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that without staying in a hotel.
I don't like to stay in people's houses anyway. Like I really don't. It just.
But you're still trying to repair this relationship.
Yeah.
I think
Familiarity breeds
for
contempt.
both of you.
And if things get weird, I'm in Reno. There are casinos. What says like negative Christmas besides casinos?
Negative Christmas. What in the old man happened at Johnny Knoxville?
I've been hearing this a lot more lately. The
Wait,
people wish
what?
we would talk more without music.
That's a compliment.
I appreciate it very much, but I've heard this like 10 times in the last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I like listening.
That's kind of nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
And country music's getting good too. Again, I think.
It's finally becoming country again.
Uh-huh. See my Telecaster back there?
With an asterisk. And that asterisk at the bottom of the page would be Sam Hunt.
Oh, Sam.
It's good music. I like Sam Hunt's music. I wouldn't call it country. Personal opinion. Controversial opinion.
Yeah, for a while there, like the guys were like dancing on stage, like with choreography. Who's that band? You know what I mean? Like a boy band type thing.
In
Georgia,
country music?
Florida line. Yeah, was it
Florida,
Georgia,
Georgia
Florida line?
They did
Florida.
choreography.
Is that what it is? Florida, Georgia line or Georgia, Florida?
Florida Georgia Line.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Doesn't
broke up. They
matter.
hate each other. Why do these groups like get together, make millions, and then hate each other? It's weird.
I think things start getting too big to walk through doors.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And too many
Yeah, a lot
people
of
get
times, yeah, they-
involved.
Yeah.
Then they both believe that they're really the talent.
Mm.
The other one's dead weight.
I've never thought that on this show.
Funny because I seem to recall you threatening otherwise.
Stand by. 102.9 W4 Country, Darius Rucker, Beers and Sunshine, 753. Don't forget, Paul, the Lewis Jewelers Elf Off the Shelf is at the Walmart in Saline. Somebody who stops by this morning, you got to take an Elfie with him. That's a selfie. And upload it to our website.
It's like we've taken the word selfie and elf and combined them.
Well,
Really all we
I
did.
just want to make sure people are on the same.
Really all we did was take the S off of selfie.
Yes, out. So, he'll help you upload it to the contest page. Somebody who stops by wins a $100 gift card. Everybody who stops by and takes that Elfie is in the running for a $1,000 shopping spree at Lewis Jewelers. It's a Monday morning, and that means we have Dr. Marty here with your Monday morning Jumpstart. This is the final Monday morning Jumpstart of 2022. which is sad but happy in a way as well. We're talking about holiday loneliness. Your number one is
normalize it, right? Know that other people.
Yeah, normalize your feelings. Number 2 is reach out to people so you're not lonely. What's point number 3?
Point number 3 is, this kind of seems obvious, but people always miss this, seems to practice healthy habits. So sleep, for instance, really prioritize that, because the first thing that goes if you get too little sleep is your mood. Exercise activity levels, right? Nutrition is really important. I mean, I'll have people clean up their diets and immediately feel really energized. Not immediately, but within a week, feel really energized. And, even the quality of sleep is influenced by diet.
That
so
goes
just
off the rails so much at Christmas, though.
I know, and we're in a fast too. We're in that nativity fast too. So I have to eat clean, but I also have to walk away from stuff too.
I'm not in a fast at all.
Yeah, notice we didn't really rush to ask more questions about that. We heard the fast. We're like, not fair enough.
Hard pass.
I'll be honest. What was in my mind while you were talking about the fast was, how do I get those peanut butter cookies with the Hershey's Kisses in the middle?
Fast. How do I get them fast?
How do I get them fast? That's,
Right.
that's what all right, what's point number 4, Marty?
Point number 4, live in the present as much as possible, right? Enjoy the things around you, appreciate them with gratitude. Don't time travel into the past or into the future. That's where the suffering is. If you take a look at what's going on right now, if you just get in the moment, there probably isn't much to be afraid of. There probably isn't much. There might be something to grieve, but probably not as much. It's when we take our mind and our imaginations and start going into the past and into the future that we start to struggle. Live in the
More
present.
Dr. Marty coming up. Watch us on W4 TV at Facebook.com/W4Country, YouTube.com/W4Country. Let's get to the Brighton Ford Traffic Center. What's going on?
We have some super slow moving traffic actually on 94 westbound. That starts around Michigan Avenue and continues through 23, almost all the way to State Street, actually. Very slow moving right through that direction. We also have a little heavier traffic on 23 southbound as you're headed to 94 westbound. Then a little heavier on US 12 around 23 and on Michigan Avenue closer to downtown Saline. It's also a bit heavier on Main Street through downtown Chelsea. And just north of there, we have some heavier traffic on 14 westbound, sort of off and on between Ford Road and 23. And we have some slower traffic through the construction. Let's just say heavier traffic through the construction on 275, starting a bit south of 94, continuing up through 94, and then again through US 12 and again through Ford Road. If you have a tip for us, 734-623-1029. That's the latest from the only station specializing in your local traffic, 102.9 W4 Country.
This report is sponsored by Gene Buttman Ford.
Get the Gene Buttman Ford.
There we go.
That name when you were a kid, right? That must have been terrible. Like your last name's Buttman as a kid. Don't you think?
It would be tough in middle school, yeah.
Uh-huh. I had Marty. I mean, you can guess what I was called a lot.
Were you farty?
Yes. Or Fartin' Martin.
It'd be Party Marty.
I was going to say that was
for high school. That happened in high school.
I tell you what, one of the kids in A Christmas Story is, and I won't say the name, but the gassiest individual I've ever encountered in my life.
No.
And cropped us that stage so much.
Oh, Lord. Are you resentful? That's the kind of thing I think you would hold a resentment. No? Okay, it is.
Parts are
How come
funny,
I'm not
isn't it?
seeing the... Oh, this is different.
As long as you're not involved. As long as you're not a casualty. As long as you're not in the line of fire.
All right, stand by. We're coming out of this early.
By that engine. Your website, your business profile, even your social accounts. A couple of slip-ups and you find yourself on page 7. But at Cumulus Boost, we have the experts and resources to fix what's wrong and boost your findability so you can rank higher than your competition. Get started today at cumulusboost.com. CUMULUS boost.com.
Look at this, we're early. 2 minutes till 8 o'clock. Thank you for listening along. It's the Breakfast with Bubba show with Bubba and Madison Rowley.
Good morning. Cloudier skies today. We're looking for highs in the upper 30s.
You're listening to WWWFM Ann Arbor. So very proud to be a Cumulus Media station. Couple things going on. We got Paul, the Lewis Jewelers elf off the shelf at the Walmart Supercenter in Saline. Find him, take an Elfie, upload it win a $100 gift card to be registered for a $1,000 shopping spree. We've also got Dr. Marty, and we're live on W4 TV. Watch us, Facebook.com/W4Country, YouTube.com/W4Country. We're there now, interacting with you on the morning show that makes you feel good.
W4 Country.
Welch. Brian
Yeah.
Welch. Can you raise one eyebrow? Just one? Oh, you can. How do you, man,
I can't do that.
that takes discipline. Could you always do that, or did you have to practice that, wire it in?
I mean, I've practiced it a little bit.
Peanut butter
Uh-huh.
blossoms. That's what those things are. Delightful little bitches and their siren song. I can't get away from them. They call me to the cookie jar until they're gone.
Bubba, eat me.
I just want some Christmas cookies.
Yeah, I don't.
I haven't had any Christmas cookies this year.
with frosting.
Oh man, that stuff's good
So
too.
good.
Good morning, Matt. First Christmas with baby.
Mm-hmm. That's fun. You drinking a Miller Lite this early? A Big Ma?
Mm-hmm. Because it has an image of a can on the bottle. You know that's what's inside.
Uh-huh.
I still think if law enforcement saw you, that would give you some trouble
Mhm.
initially. Like if you were doing that driving.
Yep. I bet it would. Because it is pretty clear.
I got-
ask what's in it.
I got pulled over for a Pellegrino bottle one time.
Did you?
Yeah.
I always think about that
Did
when
you
I'm
argue?
having a LaCroix in the car.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
like I'm gonna get pulled over and they say, "You drinking a can of beer?" No, I did that before I
Some sort of
left.
seltzer.
Oh, damn it. Dang it.
What are you moaning about, McKenna?
Yeah, she sounds busy over there.
Stomach hurt again? Still?
Yeah, she just likes to moan for attention, I think.
What time's the
No.
party? Do I show up? What time do I show up on Friday?
You could show up anytime from 6 o'clock on. It's over at 9, so I'd be there, show up
Early.
early. I know you don't
Okay.
like to wake up early. You need to get a hold of Mark and Matt.
Oh yeah, he's hilarious. Yeah, you're merciless on him. You got to have somebody to pick on, and he's
And easy.
he's fodder. That's what I'm saying.
Can you come to the Riverview Cafe on Friday morning? Question mark. It is our Christmas party, and I would love for you to read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." Was that night before Christmas? Good, it auto-corrected me. That's nice. Do. So I tore my other calf muscle last night, Marty. I tore both
What?
of them now.
What's with you and the calf?
Well, the PT said that when I tore my first one, she says, now it's really high likelihood that you'll damage the other one because you'll be favoring it so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one of the little girls jumped in front of me on stage last night and started dancing, and I had to step back. And when I stepped back, pop.
That's a bad injury too.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No. So you have to PT that one too?
I don't know.
So what do? You can't really wrap it or anything, can you, to help?
Wrapping helps it a lot.
It does? Okay.
Yeah.
These injuries. I just had a shoulder injury from the gym. It just sucks.
Let's hope that's all she's tracking. That Kim Jong-un doesn't go mad.
Yeah, I don't hear his name that much anymore. We got a different enemy.
Or you say they haven't invaded anybody.
What's that dog bark?
Ooh, dogs.
Oh, that's your dog.
It's at Marty's house.
Okay.
Is it? That's Fletch, I think. He's lost his mind. He sleeps with us, and man, he's a pig. Giant. Can't get him to move. Does McKenna sleep with you?
Yeah, she doesn't move.
But she sleeps in the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are really against that, but
Will you please scoot over? And she'll look at me and just sigh.
no, Papa, you move. She says.
And she sleeps like across the bed at the pillow. So it's like there's no place for me to put my head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kathy
Good morning,
feels
Barbara.
sorry.
Merry Christmas.
Kathy feels sorry for him, like he's got the right to pig up the bed.
Yeah, it's McKenna's house. I just lived there.
Mm-hmm.
I have been, though, since I've been doing this play at night. She doesn't like me leaving.
Oh,
And half the time I have people there with her, or at least checking in kind of thing. But other days, I just block off the stairway because if she's going to spite poop, she'll go up into my bedroom and do it.
spite
Make
poop.
sure you get the message.
Yeah, she knows.
There's no mistaking it for an accident.
Speaking of Florida Georgia line, here they are. 102.9 W4 Country, Florida Georgia line and cruise 806 on the station, playing a bigger variety of music than ever before. You can hear the difference right now with the Chicks.
Why is David here without breakfast?
Every night I literally have no room.
Very good.
Yeah, what the hell, Moan? How late did the party last night?
10:30.
Oh, significantly longer than after I left.
Surprising you left.
Hmm?
Surprising you left.
I know that if I get behind this early in the week, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
That's
mistake. I'm going back to bed.
There was a moment from Saturday that in retrospect was really funny to me when we were unpacking the truck with the big cardboard boxes and one of them said fragile on it. And I just said, huh, must be Italian. And Madison goes, fragile. And then he looked at David like, right? That's the line you say, right?
We're so proud of ourselves.
Yeah, we're so pleased. Like,
I talked to a very big theater person on Saturday. I'm not going to tell you who it is. Theater is his entire life. And he said, you know what? This is honestly the best role I've ever seen David in. And I thought, oh, God, I don't know if he wants to hear that. Because, you're like classically trained. You've done all these grand productions. And here you are, the crazy cussing old man.
My ex-wife gave me one of the greatest compliments through an underhanded way by saying my type as an actor is a 4 who thinks he's a 10. And I feel like that's what this role is as well.
So maybe it's fitting then.
Yeah, so I don't mind being the buffoon, but
you're the buffoon that everybody loves.
Yeah.
I would have preferred people like Sweeney Todd. But
But there's a reason that the Big Bang Theory lasted 10 seasons, and
yeah, how many seasons did Sweeney Todd last?
Barely 4 weeks.
Oh,
What is your camera focused on? Why does it do this?
Blurry.
Yeah, Welch's is always missing focus, and I don't understand why.
I just did it though.
Is it a filter?
There you go.
Because I wouldn't mind if I was a little blurry. Smear a
No.
little Vaseline around the edge of that.
That's fine now.
please don't do that.
I don't know where the other camera is. We can put
Why was Vaseline invented? I mean, what's it for, burns or something? Like, we used it in the boxing gym just so the gloves wouldn't burn you, right? So you put it on your face. But other than that, I've found no.
You put it on your face?
Yeah,
Why'd
before
you wash it
eat, right?
off?
I don't know,
Put it on
just
their
You
sweat
wipe
and
it
stuff
off.
like that.
I mean,
All right, stand by. 102.9 102.9 W4 Country and the Chicks. Wide open spaces, 8:09 on the morning show that makes you feel good. Thank you for listening along. It's our final Monday morning Jumpstart of 2022. We're on vacation after Friday, and we're so happy that we are. We love doing this every morning.
I'm on vacation now. I'm just here.
That's fine. That's acceptable.
I'll be here this week, but I'm not really
pretending
here.
to work this week.
Yeah.
And Friday, don't forget our Christmas party. We'll have details on that in just a matter of seconds. Marty's talking about loneliness at the holidays. We've arrived at point number 5. What is it, Marty?
Okay, we mentioned this briefly earlier, but number 5 is you got to make the first move. And one reason people don't do that is because if they don't like themselves or they judge themselves, they assume other people aren't going to like them or judge them. Not true for most of us. Probably. What was that? Not me. Anyway, ghost.
It sounded like it was in here.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
I think it was in the fridge.
Oh, did our fridge finally die?
Oh,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Ooh, with a bang and not a whimper.
I'm sorry. Would you repeat number 5 again? That kind of threw me off.
Make the first move. You got to make the first move, and also go easy on yourself, because I really think that that's the reason most people hold back. If they don't like themselves, they assume other people aren't going to like them. People, remember point number 1, people are lonely themselves. They like to feel connected, and they accept kindness readily, right? So go ahead and reach out. Don't wait. If you wait and complain, it's because you're waiting.
All right. Do we have a bonus today, Marty?
We have a bonus. I like this bonus too. Avoid social media and other emotional triggers. Man, that social media, I'm so much happier now that I've cut it down. One of the reasons I think we're lonely is because that social media has us so polarized and at one another's throats that we feel like we're not connected, at least to half of the people, and especially the political stuff. I mean, Lord. That can be a trigger. Also, looking at other people's happy lives and then comparing yourselves could be a problem.
Yeah,
so
fake too,
a
right?
lot of it's fake because those families that send out the Christmas. Does anyone still get the Christmas letter? It's like you hear all the drama and all the crap that's happened in their lives over the year, and then you get this Christmas letter. It's like, who's this family? Where was
exciting things happening?
Where was all this happiness?
Right.
You guys were in marriage counseling and about to get divorced in March, and now it was the happiest spring of your life.
Yeah,
Not news for you.
Hit them with a frying pan last month, and now
right.
But you know what? We came out of it stronger than ever.
Yeah.
Dr. Marty can be reached at drmartinfletcher.com. Thank you so much. He will be at our Christmas party coming up on Friday, and we don't need anything serious or psychological out of you.
No, just Christmas cheer.
I mean, as a show, we don't. I might personally, but we'll do it.
That's a different story.
Totally different story. Thank you, Marty. Appreciate it very much.
God bless.
8:11. Let's get you on the road from the Brighton Ford Traffic Center. What's up?
We have some pretty slow moving traffic on 94 westbound. It starts starts before Michigan Avenue, continues all the way through 23. And it looks like we have an incident to report on US 12. Looks like just south of that area, west of that area, it looks like right around Munger Road, there is an accident, and it's slow moving in kind of all directions right through there. We're also looking at some slower traffic on US 12 right around 23. We have heavier traffic through the construction on 275, mostly on the northbound side, right through 94 and right through 12. If you have a tip for us, 734-623-1029. That's the latest from the only station specializing in your local traffic, 102.9 W4 Country.
102.9 W4 Country's Breakfast with Bubba show presents its annual Christmas party this Friday from 6 till 9.
Hold on. Usually we hop off. I'm so glad, Allison. We were so happy to meet you.
Yeah.
We were so happy to meet you on Saturday.
Kenzie and her mom from Saturday.
Oh. Very cool.
Yeah.
You guys have a Merry Christmas. We're going to sign off of this, but we'll stay on the air and we'll talk to you on 102.9. Bye.